Hi, this video is week one of CST 235. We're doing MySQL problems. We have 11 things to push through on this. We'll go ahead and get started. Problem number one, using the products table, write a query that returns product name, product line, and product vendor for all the rows in the table. So that would be this first tab here. And we can see we have quite a few items. Problem 2, we're modifying problem 1, show only the rows that have a product vendor equal to AutoArt Studio Design. So the select and from are the same. This time we had a where statement, and we want product vendor equal to AutoArt Studio Design. Click that results tab, and we can see we now have eight items that fit that bill. Now, problem 3, we're copying the second one, modifying it so that it also limits it to product scale 1/24. So we're not showing that information on the results, but we can still go ahead and filter by it because we are working in that table. So when we go ahead and tack on and product scale equals 1/24, we can see that it limits our results list down to 4. So we could go through and check everything on the full table and check to see if it's working correctly. However, I don't think there's a need. It is working correctly. All right, so problem number 4. Using payments table, write a query that returns check number, payment date, and amount. Show rows for payments that were made after May 2004. So line 9 through 11 is that query. We got the select statement for check number, payment date, and amount. From that table, where statement is, for this particular one, I did it as payment date is greater than 2004-5-31. So basically anything greater than May 31st as far as a payment date, and it'll go ahead and display that for us. Click on that tab. We can see we do have a bunch of dates. We do have the ability to sort this by clicking this particular table header, and we can see that the earliest date on here reporting is 6/15/2004, so that works perfectly. Problem 5 is modifying problem 4, except we're using comparison operators to show only payments that occurred in the month of May, and then we're ordering those payments by amount. So 15 and 16 are the same. Line 17, we have a where statement for payment date, like 2004-05 with a percent sign. I did it this way just to change it up a little bit. Basically, this will just search for any of the dates that have this year and this month, and then any other date, like date there. And then line 18 is ordering it by the dollar amount. So go ahead and click that tab, the results tab. We can see we have all our payments for May ordered by the payment amount. Problem 6 is a copy of 5, modifying it to use the between operator. Then we're ordering payments by payment date and then amount. Wasn't sure why we were doing amount. There are no duplicate dates. So by ordering it also by amount, it doesn't necessarily do anything here. But I understand it's probably something that can be done regardless, because you never know, because you're not seeing this data. You're just doing a query on that data. So the Where statement on that is changed to payment date between, and then I did full dates. So between May 1st, 2004 and May 31st, 2004. And then order by payment date and amount. And, what I just commented is also there too. The results tab on this one shows us that we are ordered by payment date, and these are the same results from last time, just in order via payment date. Again, if there was a duplicate date, then it would, order the duplicate dates by amount based on that info. So problem number 7. We're using offices table to write a query. It returns city, state, and country, and then we're limiting the result set to offices and countries that begin with the letter U. And as we can see, line 5 starts that selection statement for city, state, and country from offices. The where statement for that is country, and then I did like U with the %. So because we're looking for countries that begin with the letter U, doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. That's not necessarily important. What is important though is that it begins with the letter U and can have anything else following it. So that's why we do the % after. We already opened up that table. This is the initial table, the generic query statement table. This is the table for problem 7. We can see we have 3 USAs and a UK. Because we didn't do distinct, it does print the USAs 3 times. Problem 8, we're modifying problem 7. Limit the result to offices set in cities with names that contain the letter O and are exactly 6 letters long. So where statement has changed to the length of city being 6, and city has an O, like O inside of it. So like before, we wanted to look for a U in the beginning. We're just looking for an O somewhere in the name. So we do a % before and after the O because we don't care what's before or after it. As long as it contains an O, we'll be happy with that result. And the results tab on that one comes out as Boston and London, which both are 6 letters. Because there were San Francisco had more than 6, obviously. And Tokyo only has 5, so that is filtering out correctly. Problem number 9. We wanted to get the count of how many distinct products Classic Models sells. So we're going to do a select statement for count, and we want a distinct count on product code. And I did that to label it as total number of distinct products, and I chose product code only because there would be a unique product code for every unique item that is sold. Because if you can't have duplicate product codes. I mean, if you did, then you just have the same product basically. And then we're selecting that from the products table. So we can see that the return value on that is 110 distinct products. Problem 10, we're reporting the name and city of customers who don't have sales reps. So this is the generic statement results. See, we have everything listed, and we can see some of the ones that have a null value for the sales rep. For our problem, we do select name and city because that's all we care about. From the customers table, the where statement on this is sales rep, employee number is null. So when we look at those results, we can see we just have customer name and city. And these are indeed all ones that do not have a sales rep number or the number is null. Problem 11, we wanted to report the total payments for October 28, 2004. So we select and we use sum, and we're doing the amount column, labeling that as total payments for October 28, 2004 from the payments cable, and where statement is payment is equal to October 28th, 2004. And we can see the results table that does print on that. Has my ask statement, and then $47,411 and 33 cents as the grand total. That's going to cover all the problems. And until next time, ahoy ho.